inspiring, motivational speaker. In his spare time, he enjoys reading, working out, and hanging out with his family. And his speech is titled, Imagine That. And let's give a warm welcome to Jamel.
Can you imagine life without imagination? Now, I know that sounds like a silly question, but really think about it. What if we didn't have the ability to mentally time travel, and we were forced to live and think in the present moment at all times? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, life could not exist this way. You see, imagination at its core is the beginning of all creation. Everything that we see, everything that we touch, all came from someone's thought, their imagination running wild. Albert Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge, because with knowledge we're limited to everything we know and understand, while with imagination it makes us infinite. With your imagination, it can take you to places that you never dreamed about. If you're having a bad day, it could truly be your only weapon against reality. It could take you back on a vacation, or it can even fast forward you to an event that hasn't even taken place yet. With imagination, it gives us the ultimate freedom, the power to choose, the power to respond, and the power to change. So with all this power that we all possess, why are so many people living lives that they don't desire? Well, I think that a lot of times we look at our reality and we forget that we're the sole controller of our reality. Our thoughts are things. We tend to allow negative people and allow negative things to get inside of our head. And it starts to shrink our imagination, shrinking it to the point that sometimes we don't even use it anymore. Maya Angelou said it best. Most people die at 25. But they don't get buried until they're 65. Powerful words. It seems like a lot of times people are putting their imagination in imaginary boxes and shutting the lid closed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to free our minds again. Maybe we should start living like kids or thinking like kids. Do you all remember how it was when we were children? We were so naive to reality. Because we didn't hear a whole lot of no's at that point of our life, anything that we thought we could do, we just simply did it. My son William, he amazes me with his imagination. See, William, he has the unique ability to turn anything, any object, into a toy. For instance, he loves playing with water bottles. Now, I wanted to make this perfectly clear, you all. My son is not deprived at all. He has plenty of toys. But for some odd reason, he loves water bottles. Now, for you and I, it's just a regular water bottle. Can do nothing with it outside of drinking it. But see, with William, this water bottle turns into a rocket ship. And when he has his hand in this water bottle, he runs around the house screaming, "Daddy, watch out, get out of my way. I'm in my rocket ship." He can also take things like this, a dinosaur, and then he turns into a dinosaur. He'll start jumping off the couch screaming, "Rah!" Are you scared? Imagine if we could think like that of a child again, having that free mind. Imagine the possibilities. Imagination is what him had. When he was growing up in Nepal, by his own account, one of the poorest families in that country. But you see, even though he was there, in reality, mentally he was somewhere else. He was thinking about a better future, brighter light. And look at him now, a physician, absolutely amazing. Sometimes, you all, in order to really see, we have to close our eyes. On October 5th this year, we lost 2 men whose imagination literally changed the world forever. One of those men was Steve Jobs. Most of you all use his products. Steve Jobs spearheaded the digital music revolution with his iPods as well as his iTunes. 10 years ago, this past Sunday, the iPod just had been out for about 10 years. And they said it reportedly sold over 321 million iPods in the course of 10 years. Simply amazing. He's also connected us when it comes to every aspect of our lives. I mean, here I have what should be just a phone, but with this, I can literally listen to music, take pictures, hop on the computer, and talk. This was all based on imagination. In his commencement speech for 2005 for Stanford University, he said, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. Don't allow the outside world or the noises from the outside world to shut down your inner voice. These are truly words to live by. That same day of this year, we lost an icon in the civil rights movement. Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth. He actually helped, him and Dr. King helped to start or found the Christian Leadership Conference. Amazing man. Even when his house was bombed on Christmas Day in 1956, he still had the courage to keep moving, keep pressing on, to allow all these different cultures in this very room to sit here. Absolutely amazing. So now the question is, how are you all going to change and shape the world with your imagination? What are you going to do to leave an imprint on this earth? Whatever ideas you have, reach for them. Feed them, nourish them. You only get one shot. Remember, you all, the world is a canvas to your imagination, and you all are the paintbrush.